What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of The Usual Suspects. I'm your girl, Shar Johnson, with my husband, the Godbrother Hiram Akeem. Hey, babe, what's up?
What's up, baby girl? We're in the building. You look marvelous.
Thank you.
I see you rocking rough and tough with your dread puffs. You got like dreads instead of afro. That's my little corny line for today. Listen, for today, what we want you guys to do is hit that like button, hit that select button, hit that share button, hit subscribe. Any button there is possible to hit it to let you guys know that we're happening every Tuesday. It is The Usual Suspects, and The Usual Suspect is sponsored by the Reporter newspaper. The Reporter newspaper is a business that's been in business for over 50 years, Black-owned publication that put out newspapers, real tangible newspaper. I'm going to be reading from the Reporter newspaper all the entertainment news and views, which you can get online if you don't get the newspaper in tangible form. Sweetheart, what are we talking about today first?
Well, let's start out talking about KeKe Palmer catches Darius Jackson's abuse in 4K, and KeKe's mother, Sharon Palmer, confirms abuse and calls out Darius's brother.
KeKe Palmer caught Darius Jackson in 4K by submitting as evidence security footage of him abusing her to support her restraining order against Darius. I am very concerned for Leo's safety with Darius, given his violent, volatile, and jealous nature. Comments he made which have caused me grave concern, and the lack of restraint Darius has already exhibited regarding his temper in front of our son, reviewed and reported by Radar Online. The abuse during our relationship was not just physical, but emotional and manipulative. Darius would love bomb me and make me feel like I was the most important woman in the world, only to get extremely distant and cold over a perceived insult to him, reads KeKe's statement in the court documents. A judge have approved her temporary restraining order. We send KeKe our support, and hopefully, since it's Men's Mental Health Month, Darius will seek the help for his issues.
Well, they said 3D, HD, she got it in 4K. Her concerns is his abuse. She also said it was verbal abuse, and she got it in action, Jackson, to show that, he's abusive, and her
physically as well, right?
Yeah, it's physically as well. And her concerns and worry is about their son. Now, her mother jumps on IG and claims that she talks to Darius's brother, who's an actor who's on the show Insecure. And she basically said that the brother told her that he used to be like that. He got on IG and said, no, that's all cap. I ain't said nothing like that to Sharon. And then he also says
Sharon is the mother, right?
Yeah, Sharon is KeKe Palmer's mother. And then he also states, since y'all want to go here with the 4K visual stuff, I got these voicemails here to play.
Who said that? The brother?
The brother. Basically saying that he got the voicemails of KeKe's mom, Sharon, threatening Darius. So, and he also states that, it's all sad, it's a bad thing, and he really don't want to be a part of that. And I can understand him saying that, especially since KeKe does have a restraining order on the baby daddy.
I tell you this, man, what is crazy is when I saw those pictures, right? It got kind of deep for me seeing that, right? And I come to realize, brothers, no matter how much you love a chick, no matter how much you care about the chick, no matter how much you feel like you're responsible to cover her, meaning to make sure she's protected, make sure she's shielded from negative press, make sure no one is talking ill of her. If she don't want to be covered or she don't want your covering, there's nothing you can do, bruh. There's nothing you can do. You can sit up there and grab her, bitch, you ain't going nowhere in that outfit. They're going to talk about you. You can be physical and everything. At the end of the day, you've been physical. At the end of the day, even if you grab your woman by her shoulders, even though that ain't what he was doing, he was on some crazy stuff, which I don't advise people to do.
No.
You can see the pictures and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But even if you love her that much to the point you got to get physical, because she ain't buying what you're selling, and all she doing is verbally conveying.
Yeah.
And you have to physically convey, which means you're out of order, brother. At the end of the day, game recognizes game. If she ain't doing what you want her to do verbally, all you have to do is suggest verbally, and she not submitting under your leadership, you're no longer leading that team, buddy. You're no longer leading that team. Let it alone, black man. Let it alone. Hell, I've been there. I can't force nobody to follow where I'm trying to go. And at the end of the day, you can get mad as hell. And then one thing she said one day is that he was so mad and angry about what she was wearing one day that he verbally abused her over and over and over and over. And verbal abusive is just arguing and hollering and yelling.
And calling names.
And calling names.
Saying things like, you look like a slut.
Right, but it ain't even verbal. You ain't even got to call a name and say what you don't look like. I found out recently, if I'm having an argument with you and you're not participating, meaning you're shut down and it's over, that could be considered verbal abuse.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
But I suggest this. If you're in an argument with somebody, this is me. I'm just keeping it a book, y'all. If I'm in an argument with my wife and I'm going through the years, I want to get to historically, I will argue just like Brother Darius was arguing, right? To try to get to a point of understanding. I can't make this girl understand me. Now, in my maturity, I just want her to hear me. Do you feel me? Understanding is totally different. Are you intelligent enough to understand where I'm to feel where I'm coming from? If she say yes, I gotta let it alone. I gotta let it alone. Period. Now it may hurt that I ain't got nobody understanding where I'm coming from. As long as I know that she got it and she got it in her back pocket, I can go. But yeah, you get so mad, you'll call your woman a bitch sometimes, you'll call her a heifer sometimes.
Yeah.
She'll call you a bitch ass sometimes and all this stuff.
Yeah.
But, they call that toxicity in 2023.
Yep.
But at the end of the day, you just trying to fight for your relationship. But bruh, she's doing the things that she wasn't doing before your agreement. I'm saying it like this. If she's now doing the things she wasn't doing before the merger of the two entities, then she's no longer on the contract, bruh.
Well, I look at it like this. Now this is just my humble opinion and how I see things. That pandemic got a lot of people together in the relationships, and they done made babies. And now that they can come back outside, the things that they were used to doing and like to do, they're doing and enjoying. And I believe that some of these relationships, when they got together, that they really didn't know each other and really didn't know what each other was about. They liked each other while they were confined to their homes and couldn't travel and go to concerts and do all the things that they would have done. Because I believe some of these celebrity relationships, that if they had met or was dating before the pandemic, I honestly believe that the babies might not be here and they might not have been married or gotten into some relationships. Now, that's just my humble opinion about it.
What we got next?
We got Remy Ma shuts down pregnant rumors.
Remy Ma jumped on IG Live, and fans immediately had some intrusive questions to ask the Terror Squad member, inquiring if she was pregnant. Remy immediately shut it down and lifted her hoodie to show her stomach. Fans also peeped Papoose in the background and wondered if the couple was still together despite the Remy Ma cheating rumors.
I feel Remy on that. She said, let me let you see my snatched stomach that, I went and got the surgery for, allegedly, after she had her baby with Papoose. She said, I know that that you bloggers and vloggers, and paparazzis and everyone else. Paparazzis.
All right, let's
go. Following me around to football games, to Red Lobsters, showing up to,
events with other men. Well, one said man. Don't erase it. Don't act like she just at these spots by her damn self. Go ahead.
Okay, and people are reporting on it. So
video footage.
Okay.
Of you with the boy.
Okay,
the man rapper, the boy rapper.
The boy rapper, but you're out in public, so who's to say what's really going on? It could be a business meeting, or y'all can be showing up, to do another, battle rap. I'm just saying, I don't know why she's with the boy. I mean, I don't.
You know why she with the boy? You know the facts. You know the facts. The facts is
I don't.
The fact is, but you got to. The fact is, we saw her at Red Lobster eating with the rapper boy. Okay, then we caught her. The people that solidified what's been happening in the rap league, her rap league. These are people that are privy to that information that we don't know and we don't see. The other rapper gets on the freestyle battle and start talking about things that we're not a privy to. Okay, that's confirmation number 2. Then we know that allegedly Papoose sucker punched the boy, okay? Then Papoose ain't saying nothing about that.
He's not saying
okay,
Papoose
but that means we know all this happened. So we know there's a reason for it. The thing that's tripping out now on IG, to my understanding, while everybody was asking was she pregnant by the boy, they're insinuating it was the boy. Okay, that's what the insinuation suggests. But unbeknownst to them,
Papoose was in the background.
Looking like a brother holding it down. That's all I got to say.
I am going to steady
ain't no way in
for this black love.
Black foolishness. Ain't no way in hell I done sucker punched the boy. And it's boom, sucker punch. We got into it. Ain't no in hell another rapper gonna get on there and teach about my wife's indiscretions. Okay, ain't no way in hell my woman gonna be at Red Lobster of all places, right? With this little rapper boy. No doubt you taking him out and then get caught up at the Philadelphia Eagles game ain't with the boy. Okay, and I'm out here, putting on the face, looking like, trying to uphold the public trust, like I'm okay. I'm back to freestyling again. You see him back to doing this thing.
Yes.
To our brother Papoose, but to make knowledge be born, she claims at this moment in time she's not pregnant.
And I believe that they are still holding it strong. That's Papoose and Remy Ma.
Or you could have been pregnant and other things had to have happened to make you have that snatched stomach after the scares. Or it could have just been a bulge in a sweater that somebody saw and thought she was pregnant. Could be a number of those things. But anyway, what we got next, baby girl?
We got Kim Kardashian adds to her list, allegedly dating Odell Beckham Jr.
Kim Kardashian and NFL player Odell Beckham Jr. are allegedly dating. The temperature on social media concerning the supposed coupling was met with unenthused responses and people taking shots at Odell. So no one is going to say it, and no one's going to ask about the woman he just had a baby with. One nosy Nancy required. Other comments speculated that Kim K just got jealous with the publicity Taylor Swift was getting and decided to link up with Odell will cause a little bit of controversy.
I am so sick of her. I just sick of her. And then it's saying allegedly that they're supposed to be dating, and how she probably hook, line, and seeked him allegedly is because she's jealous of Taylor Swift, who's getting all of this attention, her and Travis Kelce. So she have to let, as you would say, knowledge be born. I'm the first clear person who was out here dating the basketball players.
You mean white person?
Football players.
You mean white person?
She clear.
Okay, white. Okay, let's go.
I don't know what she is, but...
Okay, but you said the first, insinuating you don't know what Taylor Swift is. Taylor Swift is clearly European.
Yeah, Taylor Swift is European. That's why I said so. Kim Kardashian had to let it be known that, okay, well, I was the first European who was plastered all over, the magazines, the blogs.
Mediterranean, but go ahead.
I was that one that, with the athletes,
with the Reggie Bush, first football player, and all of that.
And rappers, and, introduce those people to my family members too, so they can start dating them, So, I mean, I'm just sick of her. I just am. I'm sick of her.
I'll tell you what, that makes sense though. Knowing that these, and I always say this, babe, don't I always say that rappers, stars, actors, and now football players know how to keep their brand alive via social media. I'm seeing rappers, active rappers, with podcasts, weekly podcasts. Hell, we are seeing football players, active football players
Right.
that's in season doing what? Podcasts. I'm
Right.
seeing active basketball players doing it. They're keeping their brand alive because what happens when the season is over? They're still in season doing what? Podcasting, right?
And things like that. Yes.
So the media is talking into levels in ways we've never seen it. And so in order to keep your brand alive, I understand Kim Kardashian don't have a podcast, and Odell Beckham don't have a podcast, but how can we keep our name at the top of the style? How can we be trending? Kim Kardashian knows many ways to do it. What she's doing now is going her surefire way. It's always her with some black agenda, meaning some black rapper or some black actor or some black athlete. And
Yes.
Odell Beckham, even though they just lost to my beloved Cleveland Browns, big ups to Cleveland Browns, whooping on Baltimore's ass. You know what I'm saying? They thought we couldn't do it, boo. This is sidebar. Let me get my style. They thought we couldn't do it. You thought we couldn't do it, but you was there rooting towards the end for Cleveland because it benefits whatever the hell's happening. But we're not going to go into that. I would just be a whack Cleveland fan.
No, I was not a Cleveland fan. I was cheering on my husband, and I was rooting for my husband to believe in his Browns.
I knew they was going to win. What are you talking about? I did. We were doing some old.
When the KeKe lost that field goal,
he didn't lose it. He missed the field goal.
Well, the missed.
Of course, I said. And then there was some other stuff that was going on that had me to think, yo, word is born, son. Cleveland is doing Cleveland things. We need to break tradition of what old Cleveland things used to be and make new Cleveland things. But back to what we was talking about.
Okay.
So that's why I was talking about Odell Beckham Jr. because he lost against the Browns. But again, Kim Kardashian knows ways to stay in the limelight via manipulating social media and brands. What else we got going on?
Well, also in Kim Kardashian's news, she promotes consistent perkiness with fake nipples on ultimate Skims bra.
Citing hot temperatures, Kim Kardashian is in hustle mode with a new line of Skim push-up bras that feature fake nipples. The new bra collection was announced last month via an Instagram video that featured Kardashian modeling her ultimate nipple bra under a skin-tight, seamless t-shirt, Sandra Rose reports. Under the post captions, the Skim Bra founder described her latest product, the Ultimate Nipple Bra, perfect fullness with built-in fake nipple, a shock factor. The Earth's temperature is getting hotter and hotter. The sea levels are rising. The ice sheets are shrinking. And I'm not a scientist, but I do believe everyone can use their skill set to do their part. That's why I'm introducing a brand new bra with a built-in nipple, Kardashian said in his Instagram video. So no matter how hot it is, you'll always look cold. Some days are hard, but these nipples are harder. And unlike the icebergs, these aren't going anywhere.
A bra, a push-up bra with fake nipples.
Faux nipples. Which means fake, yeah.
I mean, did you read the Instagram post? Talking about it's cold outside, icebergs go away, but these hard nipples will stay. Something to that nature.
She's selling it. Yeah.
But come on now, talking about, and you'll be perkiness all the time. Just because you sell your sex, however you do it, and how you spruce up your body in the way that you do it. But women with real breasts, and when it's cold outside and the nipples get hard, sometimes that hurts. That's not nothing or whatever. And real women don't want their nipples always to be showing and perky. The majority of us get embarrassed when our nipples do that. I'm sorry. To me, it's just so much, and I get it. They always talk about sex sells. That is a no-no. You're going to get some of these little girls out here. I'm talking about these little young, fast-ass little girls. Go get a hold of the Skims while they trying to troll around here to act like they older or whatever than what they are. Possibly, you help them promote. Now, this is me looking at it from a different perspective. You help them promote these little girls to be a little bit growner than what they're supposed to be. Or you have other genders that you're helping them to aid to in my opinion, to falsely appear that they have something that they don't. You know,
Well, every lady have nipples. Here's the thing. I have to agree with everything you're saying, but I am going to say there's a market that will buy this bra with nipples. I hate to say it is. We see right now the plight of the black woman willingly doing things on their own to be overly sexualized, if that's a word. We see it, and they doing it for free. So some of these ladies going out and getting fake asses. Some of them go out and pay for these fake asses, and of course they're getting boob jobs and everything. So you're telling me, I notice now. You watch Facebook and you go to Instagram long enough, you'll see chicks in bodysuits, literally bodysuits, contouring their body under their dresses, under their clothing to give them. They got the fake ass and the fake breasts and everything. So Kim Kardashian is saying, let's put the little strawberry on top. Let's put the little flavor saver on top and really accentuate the sexual style. And that's what's happening. You know, if anybody can do that, she's going to make a buck out of it. And that's just the state we're in right now. You're talking to, the end of the day, you're talking to the people who have their head on right, and they're not a part of the masses that's shaking their asses. What we got next, Miss Lady?
We got bad news for Young Thug. Judge rules rap lyrics are admissible in rapper's RICO trial.
Fulton County Chief Superior Court Judge Euro Glanville held a hearing that began Wednesday and lasted throughout the evening on whether the lyrics can be used as evidence. Glanville ruled some Young Thug's lyrics could be used as evidence, but the judge said the lyrics are conditionally omitted. Defense attorney have been arguing that the rapper lyrics have nothing to do with his alleged crimes and that can be used to sway the jury. Last week, Glanville was set to hear motions as to whether songs from hip-hop artists can be used against rappers. If you decide to admit your crimes over a beat, I'm going to use it. Fulton County District Attorney said, I'm not trying to target anyone. You don't get to commit your crimes in my county and then decide to brag on it, which you do for a form of intimidation. I believe in the First Amendment, Willis said. It is our most precious right. However, the First Amendment does not protect people from prosecutors using it as evidence if it is such. In this case, we put it as overt because we believe that is exactly what it is.
Now, what am I talking about? Rappers that's rap about what's happening in the community is reality rap. But some rappers put fantasy to it like it's them doing it.
Storytelling.
So some rappers are not pimps, but there's a huge genre with Mac Daddy lyrics and pimp rapping. You know what I'm trying to say?
Right.
I see would never tell you he was a pimp, but he said he was close to the lifestyle. Look at some of his older music, you would swear to God that boy was a pimp. He had an album called Iceberg Slim. So he was influenced by the lifestyle, right?
Right.
Then you got Tila, who had that whole pimp style. You know what I'm saying? You would think that these cats was really doing it, right? But then you have the drug dealers or the drug dealer rapper. Hell, I just saw on Facebook, my sister posted this thing, big ups to Peaches, man, of this rapper who was literally, I'm going to say kidnapped. This dude is sitting in the front seat of his car, and there's the dude from the back, the goon, is a goon masked in the back of the car with a camera in his face, over in his face, making him say, what the hell, he just got caught slipping. The man was naked with no pants on. He's showing his personal, showing him the style, saying, you was a bitch. You ain't really about that life. I caught you slipping, Nick. And the dude was like, yeah, I'm a bitch. You caught me slipping. His face was all bloody. He said, now wipe your damn face out with your shirt. Wipe your face out with your shirt. So some of the comments was like, I'm sorry, brother. You have to kill me. You're not going to stun on me that hard after catching me slipping. The dude had to say, I'm a faker. Ain't nothing real about my lyrics. Ain't nothing. So I'm saying that's proof.
Wow.
Here's proof for the judge to say that some of these lyrics is straight fake. Okay? That's proof.
Talking about for his lawyer.
For his lawyer to use to say, hey, some of this shit is fake. As you can see, a lot of it is fake. A lot of it is just adding me into the reality, which makes it fantasy when I add myself to it. That's a good way that they can use it. But unfortunately, that that can only be a defense. That can only be a defense.
Yeah, but
because
this is not the case.
Because they're going to use his lyrics. Talk about it.
Because the prosecutor is basically saying he believes in the First Amendment, but you're not going to be in my county, up in my city, rapping about things or actual events that actually happened. So for him to say that is, I got some proof, or some people admitted, or they collaborated on some of the things that you did, that these things actually happened. And he said some of the lyrics that was used was to antagonize or to intimidate different people in Fulton County. So the judge said, you can use it, but they say conditionally. So when I'm looking at it and you saying conditionally, that means those lyrics that they were rapping about with some incidents that actually happened, you can use it.
Hey man, listen, at the end of the day, I want to see Arnold Schwarzenegger. I want to see Sylvester Stallone, Denzel Washington, whoever the hell is acting and all these murder, Keanu Reeves, and he what's that show? He killing everybody.
John Wick.
Yeah, John Wick.
1, 2, and 3.
Yeah. Bring all them up, both charges. What we got next, baby girl?
But they ain't out here actually doing those things.
We don't know if he actually doing it or not. They claiming he did. He's being charged. He ain't been proven guilty yet. That's why he in court.
All right. Well, Birdman pulls up on Druski in menacing surveillance video and the chain taken.
Druski's constant trolling seems to have finally caught up with him. That is, if you buy this surveillance footage, which shows the record exec pulling up on the homie. TMZ Hip Hop has obtained some pretty shocking footage, which we're told shows the Cash Money honcho and some goons literally dropping in, finally confronting the comedian late Friday right outside of the studio. You can see Birdman and his two friends facing off with Druski in the stairwell, and then things get heated. But of course the question is this real or fake? Frankly, we're not even sure, because this beef between Druski and the Birdman been walking the line of fact and fiction for a while now, and Birdman himself certainly seems to think they have actual problems. Big ups to both of them putting together, if it is fake, some good entertainment.
TMZ Hip Hop, they got the footage, right?
Right.
And they pulled up on Druski where he's supposed to be filming his little reality show. And Birdman, and they said it looked like who just got out? His boy Whitting. BG said they got him hemmed up in the hallway.
Oh, BG was with him?
Yeah, that's what the article says.
Okay, I didn't see that, but go ahead.
Okay, they say, they got him hemmed up in the hallway. And then Druski and his crew and company is running, and Birdman them chasing them, and chain snatched, and all these things. But what I thought was interesting, it says, is it real or is it fake? So I just can't see Birdman, being filmed or a surveillance footage just catching, doing all that. I mean, I think that it may be some type of skit or something since y'all making a big deal out of what the Druski is doing, maybe Birdman pulled up to help him even boost his brand.
I like that.
That's what I think.
Now let's talk about what Druski is doing. First off, those of you not familiar with the brother, he's a comedian, internet comedian, whatever. Now he's doing stand-up. He's blowing up. I think he's funny as hell. He also, you'll see the brother, and he got short blonde hair, and he looks like he's doing American Idol auditions. Okay.
Yep.
Now, historically, or shall I say, once upon a time, Birdman called in on his live saying, "Yo, word is born, son," because he's sidebar. Druski be mimicking the Birdman persona as he's come off kind of like Birdman. And who's that guy, the mean, rude guy on American Idol? Simon.
Simon.
So that's his persona, right?
Okay,
and his logo that's sitting behind him is like it's like the Cash Money record, except it's a C with a cash, just like that. And so that's his persona.
Right.
And he's usually sitting in between two bodyguards, like he's a gangster, like Baby was, right? And so Baby called one time. He called and he was like, "Yo." Now he called Druski. Druski was on Instagram Live. Right. Birdman Baby is the same guy. Birdman call in and pops in on the live. Word is born, and Druski was like, "What the hell is Birdman for real?" Birdman gave him a quick, put some respect on my name conversation. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Birdman was like, "Whoa," and he hung up the Birdman hung up the phone, and Druski was like, "Did that just happen? That just damn happened." So I believe that was real.
Okay.
I believe that was real. But the dude still kept going stronger. Now you can go to YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and you can see these auditions. Like they put them together. Now it's like an audition, like a real show, right? And so apparently this, my dear, of them running into each other have credence to be real. But we know that this guy is a comedian. And like you suggested, that was the best suggestion I thought at the end of the day, because a lot of people don't believe this is real. Because, but I believe it's possible that Birdman will run down on somebody. But come on, man.
Yeah, come on, because the reality show is Could Have Been House. I was trying to figure out what it was. I believe this may be just a gearing up
to kick off the promotion.
To kick off the promotion for it. And I think that is dope because of the history. Then who else to better kick it off but Birdman himself? We rolled up on you because you imitating us, and
right.
You know, because a lot of these comedians out here, they are imitating different ones that's in the limelight, and people like it. So.
All right, hey, listen, we want to tell you guys, since people like it, we hope you like this video by hitting the button, hitting the like button. Don't forget to hit the share button. Help us get into your algorithm, please. Algorithm us, and like I said before, we are reading these articles. I am reading these articles from the Reporter newspaper, which has been in business for over 50 years. Again, allow me to show you it is subscription time. That's right. No matter what part of the world you in, we can get this subscription out, and you can get all the news we're talking about. More importantly, you can get what's happening in this particular neck of the woods. This is the home of LeBron James. This is, so you can see some of his family in his newspaper, and a lot of things that's happening here in Blackburn, Ohio, really called Akron, Ohio. So a lot of things happening. We want to tell somebody we're excited to be a part of the Akron, Ohio community. As you can see with our sweaters, our sweatshirts, hoodies, go to akronhiphop.com and you can check out some of our latest merchandise or our merch. Also, big up to my man Sash Money. At the end of this show, I'm gonna show you a clip of me dealing with the person that put our stuff together, and you too can get the player's price on your own brand. To have it plastered on your own stuff. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go to the clip right now.
I just gotta say this, man. I like to support black business. More importantly, I like to support the black business that support me or supporting us as a community. Sash Money, tell somebody what you do, man.
Graphic artists make hoodies and graphic t-shirts. Anything you want, I can do it.
And he gives me wholesale prices. I didn't say wholesale. Wholesale. Hey, how come somebody get in touch with you if they want their logo splattered on some shirts and some hoodies like I just got? How can they get in contact with you?
They can get in touch with me on Facebook or on Instagram.
That's what's up.
Or they can get in touch with me through you.
That's right. Sash Money. What are you on Instagram and Facebook?
Sean Smith.
Sean Smith.
Yes, sir.
My man.
Akron Central High.
My man. Oh, did you say Akron Central High like a football player?
Yes, sir.
Booker Griffin. All right.
Okay, baby, what we got next?
We got the D.O.C. says he's making new music with AI technology.
The D.O.C. has announced that he's looking to reclaim his voice thanks to artificial intelligence, which he's using to craft a new album. The Dallas native recently sat down with CBS Mornings. He reflected on the near-fatal 1989 car accident that forever changed his voice and how he feels like he still has something to say over his music for over 3 decades into his decorated career. Fat Five Freddy asked me if I would be interested in building an album using AI technology. D.O.C. said the goal will be for me to make new songs, but for AI to replace his current damaged voice with one that sounds like he did in previous years. Freddie told the program, I just felt like that was a no-brainer for somebody like him to bring some new music out. The NWA affiliate is using an AI company called Suno to bring his vision to life.
For those of you who might not be in the loop, this was a rising star. Dope voice and all. But it tragically ended with him doing records with his voice because of a car accident.
Yeah, messed his whole esophagus up. His voice box got messed up. What year was that?
I believe it's 1989, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he came up with it's the diggy diggy doc, y'all, and the formula and everything. His voice was dope. He was a dope MC from Texas, signed to NWA's label, which is Eazy-E's label, Ruthless Records. Upon that breakup, he went with Dr. Dre and helped start up Death Row Records and became instrumental
in writing
a lot of Dr. Dre stuff, a lot of everybody's stuff. So unfortunately, he did have a couple of at least a couple of albums come out after the tragic accident that left his voice box sound like this a little bit. So with all due respect, that's a good brother and everything. So with the advent of this AI, go ahead.
So Fat Fried Freddy asked him, what would he think about doing, an album with the AI technology, and he is now.
He said it was a no-brainer.
He said it was a no-brainer. Now, this to me is when AI come into play, because
in a good way.
Yes, in a good way. I'm not advocating for AI replacing true artists, but this is a talented brother, done writing, has not been able to really showcase like really who he is. Don't get it wrong. Those in the industry know what he's done instrumental in the background, but
vocally, instrumentally in the background.
Right, in the background. So you get an opportunity for him to hear his voice himself with his lyrics that he's going to rap, because they can take something that he did before the accident and put it into... He's
going to take all new stuff and put it into AI.
Right. So now I'm talking about his voice before the accident. They can use his voice through AI technology and him come with some music, which we probably pretty much need. Not probably, I'm going to say we need desperately.
And is Dr. Dre producing it? Are you kidding me?
Oh, this is going to be hard.
Are you kidding me?
This is going to be hard.
Hopefully Dr. Dre is producing it. He didn't say he was producing it.
Yeah, but I hope he is. So, to me, this is what you use AI for.
Big ups, man. Big ups. What we got next, Miss Lady?
And we got Cameron hitting on Joe Smith's wife on air. It bothers me a lot, the ball player says.
Cameron has finally got a response from NBA great Joe Smith, who confessed that he wasn't happy about the Dissect rapper hitting on his wife while Cam was on the air. The Power Force stopped by Vlad TV on Saturday to reveal that he was upset when his wife, KeKe Chavez, got propositioned by the rapper and TV host. It bothers me a lot, Smith said to Vlad. Not only did I see it, but the message I got from the people who actually went to her OnlyFans page. They sent it on Instagram, they sent it on Facebook, talking about my wife looks and talking about how fine she was and what type of pictures she got. Just made me upset.
Even though you brother Hiram, my husband, the guy, but at the end of the day, in the entertainment circle, you're D, Ace and D. Can't be out here on no foolishness. And if I am and somebody come at me sideways, how you think my husband's supposed to take that? And then the way Cameron came at her, I understand this is the business, but you said this publicly, basically saying, I want you to put your hands on me and I'll pay you and screw your husband. I mean,
pay you and screw your husband? What are you saying?
Saying, I'll pay you and screw that man. Who gives a damn who your husband is?
You better say it. Okay, that's what the hell you said. Cameron didn't say that.
No, I wasn't saying it like that. I'm just saying, talking the way we talk. I'm just, because that's how he came off. You know who this woman's husband is. I mean, you know they got the massage business. You basically telling her, hey, you ain't got to be doing it like that for the money, but
it was crazy because I watched the show.
Yeah.
I watched the show. Not only did I watch the show, babe, I watched Joe's response to that. So apparently, for those who's not in the loop, the girl, KeKe, what's her name? KeKe Chavez or whatever?
KeKe Chavez.
Okay, it was on Cameron's and Mace's show. We already talked about this and everything. And Cameron got so comfortable with the conversation. And why wouldn't you? The girl is beautiful and all her titties was out. I'm going to keep it a buck. Her cleavage was out. Her titty was out, right? So she talking about she got a business where she sent people to do massages.
Massages, yep.
Cameron was like, I'm going to keep it a buck. If I order somebody to come and squeeze on me. Could it be you? She said, yeah. That's her saying that. She said, I guess so, yeah. He was like, I got to keep it a buck, girl, because all I'm thinking about is your cleavage, because your cleavage is banging, baby. And all I'm thinking about is cleavage and your hands all on me, basically what he was saying.
Right.
Now, Joe, what's his name? Joe Smith?
Yes, Joe Smith.
He did not know that happened
until
he went on Vlad.
Right.
And Vlad showed him.
Right.
And the pain in Joe's face and his voice was, I felt it, because I would have, dude, at the end of the day, and I said this before, dude, your woman, as a man, as a husband, you're responsible for covering your wife. I'm gonna say it again. You are responsible for making sure your wife is covered, protected, and shielded from all bullshit, right? But when she decides to make that decision, I don't give a damn what she was doing before, how much of a slut bucket, stripper, whatever porn star she was, and she was a porn star, not a stripper. She was a porn star. Okay, so I don't care what type. I don't care what type she was doing first. Okay, at the end of the day, when you sign this you sign this commitment with me, you out of the lifestyle. I don't give a damn when money is kind of funny. Okay, you in my house and you want to start a fans only page doing your old tricks and stuff like that, showing ass and tits or whatever it is you're doing, you still here. Okay, so we must not be too damn bad. If you want to pull your stunts, you got to go. So anyway, he was hurt. Back to the story. He was hurt when Vlad showed him that, but the comment that he made that was even more powerful, he said, yeah, that hurt it. But what hurt it even more is his people that he thought was his people, calling him on Instagram, calling him on the Facebook, DMing him, talking about, I seen your wife's pictures. Damn. Talking about, what more pictures do she got? How that make you feel, babe?
She ain't gonna be married too long.
That's what
she's not gonna be married too long, because now you out there. You just out there, and
now people going back and getting footage.
And for somebody to really have the balls to even say, so that means in their eyesight, he condones this. I mean, you knew who you married, and now that, y'all out here struggling, bruh, go ahead and pimp her out. Where the pictures at? What's really going on? We got you, bruh.
He actually said that if she would have came to him earlier and said, I want to just start an Instagram page, he would have probably said yes, because it would have been a unified understanding and maybe could govern it a little bit. I don't know what he was suggesting, but he said, just ask me first. I think that was all cap. Don't no man want his special thing shown like that no more. Okay, now, of course, yeah, I got the one, and now I got her to love me enough to stop doing what you're doing on camera, to do me and love me for who we are and what I bring to the table. It goes to show you money goes a long way. It goes to show you a certain style of life, a certain style of living goes a long way. And I'm here to say, goddamn it, love don't mean a goddamn thing. If you can't provide for these heifers out here, motherfuckers is gone and they're going to leave you straight. I know brothers are going through this shit right goddamn now, and these chicks ain't even stripping. They just leaving from another dude. And then the funny part is the dude that's in pain, she act like the dude in pain can't see it. We see that you're an opportunist. We see this shit. You're not even a good woman. So I'm here to say, listen, some of these chicks ain't worth the damn flight that it costs to fly these heifers in. You better film me before they kill me. What we got next?
We got Blueface. Post an ad for an assistant. Offers $1,000 a week to answer his phone.
Blueface has posted an unusual help wanted ad noting that he is in the market for a personal assistant. The Tatiana rapper took to Twitter Sunday to reveal that he'll be in need of someone to answer his phones, although he didn't specifically require or request the other characteristics the successful candidate should possess or what their other duties might be. I am hiring someone to answer the phone for about $1,000 a week, he wrote. One user, however, quickly responded that he should hire his fiancée, Jaden Alexis, since she might be better equipped for the job than what she's currently doing. That's what Jaden should be doing since she can't rap, the user replied. For what it's worth, Salary.com reports that the average personal assistant in Florida, where the rapper currently lives, makes about $66 per year.
Blueface, come on now. Come on, Blueface. I'm starting to agree with the young lady or the young person who posted on there saying that it's something that is fiance, Jaden Alexis, should be doing, because that might be a better fit, because she can't rap. And I agree totally. Why would you pay an outsider to answer your phone for $1,000 a week? That's $4,000 a month. But in Florida, where you currently live at, it says a personal assistant makes about $66,000 a year. So if you're going to pay $1,000 a week, which is $4,000, you times that by 12, that's $48,000 a year.
So you're shaking them down quite a few thousand.
You're shaking them down. I mean, and then you don't have any other description. You're just saying to answer the phone. I'm pretty sure most people will be like, okay, I'll answer your phone for $1,000, a week. But who's to say what else? Because most people that I know that have been personal assistants to rappers or people in the line, like, you've done more than answer the phone. You went and picked up their dry cleaning. You done made appointments for them. You done booked flights for them. You done went and did errand boy and errand girl type of things. Go get them some lattes or whatever the case may be. So, and that's not worth being somebody's go for or go to or go do what I need you to do, on top of answering the phone when you know you got another baby mama named Krishan Rock.
Okay, listen, let me say this. The question was, why would you pay somebody $1,000 a week to do that, to answer the phone for you? You can have the finest woman in the world, brothers. She can be a lazy motherfucker, straight up and down. Don't want to do nothing. I'm just keeping it a buck. Don't want to do nothing. Don't want to do nothing to help you out. Don't want to be that support. Don't want to be that backbone and make you civilized and set up. See, a man can do everything right when he got that righteousness of the black woman supporting him and having his back. Quite naturally, the black woman is usually supposed to be that support, that intelligence, that infinite intelligence to help the man's good great. I mean to tell you, black man, I'm only good and I only can produce good. Without this divine woman right here, she's the reason why I'm great. I come to her with goods. She comes to me with the ingredients to make my good great. And that's what I'm saying at the end of the day. Some women, though, don't bring that to the table. They got laziness. They got preconceived notions of taking care of themselves. That's why they deal with dudes. They end up 9 times out of 10 just benefiting from what the dude brings to the table.
That's true.
And they don't want to add nothing to the table but pussy and motherfucking attitude. That's the truth.
That's true.
And the 9 times out of 10, pussy and attitude don't go a long way. And at the end of the day, of course, I don't want my baby's mama answering the phone or my fiance answering the phone. Why? Because pussy and attitude is calling me all day on the phone. So I want to keep it out the personal because I'm trying to get new pussy and attitude. Okay? You feel me? Okay, I'm just keeping it a buck. That's why. Okay,
so the Tatiana rapper on something totally different.
Man, at the end of the day, I'm not going to pay you $66,000. I'm going to pay you enough to manage my phone, and you're not going to make no deals. All you're doing is managing phones and you calling me. Your job is to get in touch with me and let me know what possibilities are out there and answering my phone, personal or professional. I don't want to be have somebody calling me direct. I need somebody fishing. My mama got my phone and my baby mama got my personal line. You got everything else, all my Instagram, my DMs and all that. You got all that to fish through financial opportunities and stuff like that. But other than that, I can't have my lazy ass baby mama, lazy ass. I said about his because his was rapping or whatever.
Or trying to.
But we don't know if they will answer his phone. Especially somebody like Krishan Rock. She got her own stuff to answer. She just probably as he is, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, man.
That's true.
Hey, man, listen, what do we got next?
Well, we got Lil Yachty blames imitation and low quality music for a terrible state of hip hop.
Lil Yachty has announced that he is not a fan of the way things are in hip hop today. He went far enough to claim that things are just terrible. Hip hop is in a terrible place, Yachty said. The state of hip hop right now is a lot of imitation, a lot of quick, low quality music is being put out. He continued, it's a lot of less risk taking, it's a lot of less originality. People are too safe now. Everyone is so safe, I'd rather take the risk than take the L.
You know what? Lil Yachty hitting on something. He hitting on something.
He needs a Grammy for that.
He hitting on something. By the way, my man got a new podcast. He's one of the rappers with his own podcast. Peep this. He in the bed, chilling in the bed. He got his guest on side of the bed, like sitting on a chair, talking to him. He in the bed chilling. And so this is where all these comments are coming from. I think they're on there right now. They should be on their 11th thing. They just celebrated their 10th episode anniversary. You can get that on the reporternewspaperonline.com, and you can see him interviewing J. Cole and everything.
That's in the entertainment section,
right?
Down at the bottom of the article.
So Lil Yachty he said, "Yo, the rap is so whack right now, and the music, the hip hop is so whack right now. It's just because everybody's cloning everybody." Lil Yachty, let me tell you something, man. That is the infrastructure of the music business. I'm gonna say it again. That is the blueprint, the foundation of the music industry. The second foundation is originality. The first foundation is, hey, Elvis is dope. Let's get the next Elvis. Hey, John B is dope. Let's get the next John B. Hey, Robin Thicke is dope. Let's get, hey, Justin Timberlake is dope. Hey, the Beastie Boys is dope. Hey, Third Base is dope. Hey, Little Kim is dope. Hey, Foxy Brown is dope. Hey, Nicki Minaj. Do you see where this is going?
Yes.
Hey, the Backstreet Boys is dope. NSYNC is dope. 98 Degrees is dope. I can keep going. Record labels sign, hey, the Temptations is dope. Four Tops is on the same damn label. God damn. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Okay, hey, the Supremes was dope. Hey, TLC is dope. How about, let's go directly with it. Destiny's Child is dope. And then, you know what? And if you like Diana Ross, you're going to love Beyonce.
That's right.
Okay, so I'm saying, at the end of the day, Lil Yachty is saying the music right now is just clone music and everybody's being safe. Unfortunately, the music that's being made is not high quality. That's being reproduced.
It's not high quality at all.
Talk about that.
It's to me, it's for the moment. I'm never going to remember any lyrics that is coming out of anybody's music right now. There may be a one or two that maybe I'll remember 5 years later. The music right now is trash. It's garbage. We got the Playgirl rap. Okay?
What's that? The porn rap star?
The porn rap stars. I told you I'm giving them grace. But, well,
they're porn stars. What are you talking about? A lot of them they're singing about porn stuff, and a lot of them are doing porn stuff. They on the stage naked with their ass out with them.
So I'm going to call it the PP rap. The Playgirl and porn rap. Because you got some of them that just stress being Playgirl pinups, and you got some of them that is born the porn styles.
I don't see the difference. I don't see the difference. If you dress like a Playgirl pinup, that means your ass out and your titties is out.
Well, some of them really can rap.
But they're still rapping about the same stuff. You don't see now one of these chicks talking about how hard their bars are and how stanzmatic, how complex their flow is. They talking about how good their pussy is.
Well, that's true, but the ones that's really like that, they're not even showcasing them like they should be showcased. It's what we call underground music or underground rap, because there's some girls out here that is nice looking and got some straight up bars, but all they shoving in our face is the ones that should be on the corner.
I'll tell you what, big ups to Scarlett.
Yes.
And there's another rapper, I think her name is Connie Blue. And she looks, every now and then you might catch her over sexy, like I never caught her, over sexy. But she could really rap. She could really spit.
And she not butt naked.
Sometimes you may catch her with her thong out or something like that.
Well,
but at the end of the day, let me ask you though, babe. At the end of the day, you get somebody who can rap and spit like Connie Blue. I think that's her name. Do you have no choice? If you say you want to be seen, you have to sometimes show your ass and to be competitive in that market. Okay? I seen her celebrating with her dad. I think she might have been in Dick's. I was following her. She was in Dick's, and she was so proud that she got some billboards in Dick's sporting goods store. She brought her dad, and her dad was so proud of her. Of course, she wasn't naked with no ass on. She had on a jogging suit while she was showing her dad. So I know for a fact that she don't lead like that. She's sexy and beautiful,
right?
But she ain't 100% naked all the time, even though she is. That's the sad part to me, and that's what I'm hoping our sister Scarlett don't have to end up doing. But I'm here to tell you, she got to be sexy. Sexy don't mean slutty though.
Right.
Sexy don't mean porn.
And that's what I'm saying. It don't.
Don't
the
be
young
showing your
lady,
ass.
the young lady that you introduced to me across the diaspora. Remember we was watching her the other day.
Rebecca.
Yes, and
She's from Nigeria, I think.
Yes.
She had a gorgeous voice.
Gorgeous voice. And
I think she got noticed from an Instagram post or a Facebook post
right.
that she was singing raw, freestyle singing with.
Right.
And now she got the major deal. Go ahead, talk about it.
And when we went to her what's it, Instagram page,
Right.
it seemed like to me like her page was scrubbed from her being her raw self. And all we seen were sexy,
not slutty,
just sexy pictures, because she wasn't slutty. No, she was not. Just sexy pictures. And I was just looking at it and I'm like, okay, they trying to appeal to everyone. I can accept that more than the slut.
Throw a string up her ass and watch it.
I can accept that more because you know what? Her chests are naturally big. They're natural. They're accentuating them. But guess what? She didn't go out and get a boob job because that's what she.
But she's showing them though. But she ain't showing them. She ain't seen that with stars on her nipples.
There it is.
Okay. She's showing cleavage.
She's showing cleavage. So.
And she ain't, again, what they doing to these young rappers to get a deal. These young women rappers, you get a deal. This is what they signing these girls to. Here's your $250,000, and here's your year-long G-strings and thongs. This comes with that. We need you to put your fat ass in here and start rapping. It has to be what's happening. It got to be what's happening. Take us out of here, baby.
Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of The Usual Suspects. If you haven't taken the time out to like this channel, I'm going to need you to do that right now. And thank you for all the comments that you guys give us. Make sure that you share all the videos, the shorts, and everything else because we truly appreciate it. By you watching us and sharing the videos and liking the videos, you keep us in your algorithm. I'm your girl, Shar Johnson, with the God, my husband, Brother Hiram Hakeem.